Um, okay, so the session today continues on the post-COVID world, and the more we bring ourselves in the attunement of you know a flow, the more flow we bring with which the post-COVID world starts to get anchored around the world. Um, because the post-COVID world is it's already here. We are in a very different place. Doesn't matter even if we have a third wave or another wave or whatever. um, it is the post-COVID world, so it's happening as we speak. So at the more our each of our holographic presences expand, the faster the spread of all of those vibrations that we are anchoring will occur. So with that having been said, we began the journey on Tuesday. Sarah asked. She said it was a very yummy session and quite a deep one in a very subtle way. It was a very deep one in a very subtle way. It was truly a baby step, which means it's as if we've taken that step and now we know that we can walk. And that's in fact, it was as if that's what the world did. It took its baby step to walk in this post-COVID flowing world. And now it's going to keep going. It's a bit wobbly to begin with, but it'll gain its grounding, and then it'll become a sprint and walking, and it'll develop its own discernments. That's what will happen. So that's really what got instigated. It was a baby step towards moving forward in this post-COVID world, as opposed to only envisioning it. We not only have we anchored, but we've also really got it going. Now, whatever we are doing is fine-tuning that walk, making it more stable, connecting to a center of gravity, so to bring centeredness. All of that is what we are doing. Attitude of humans, which is what coalesced and connected so powerfully, that caused this massive shake-up and shake-out in the previous era. That's the piece that we are looking to up-level. And humans up-level automatically. The moment they connect to their own innate vibration of being love and recognize that it's an amplifying vibration, because of the work that we've been doing, connecting the soul presence to the human form, those connections are already anchored, as energy signatures. The spoken word, every spoken word is an energy signature that is lodged in our environment. And with great dedication, we have been doing it, since last year, and we continue. And each one of you, that's why I'm always guided to say to people, this one, you do it aloud. With the exception of when I'm on an aeroplane, I do it aloud. But now that you sit on an aeroplane, you wear a mask, then I can still do it aloud in the aeroplane. People don't necessarily hear it, which is so important. I mean, over 34,000 feet, whatever you say or think really expands very rapidly across the planet. So I guess that's the reason why I'm flying more than most people, because this sort of work is meant to expand holographically in quite a major way. So if any of you are flying, you wear your masks, you just speak the human vibe attunement aloud. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human, and I accept myself as a human. Enjoy what it does for you, and, with humility and grace, receive the blessings that your own spirit guides bestow on you as you do this work. So get yourself comfortable, be seated, feet on the ground, your back feels supported. You don't have to rest it against any support. If you need to, you can. If you need to lie down, you lie down. If you are walking about, which I know that a couple of you are in that state, like you're going somewhere, that's fine, Just still imagine that the base of your feet are connected to the core of the earth. The base of your spine is connected to the core of the earth. And drop your hands to either sides. Your fingers are lightly stretched. Your fingertips are also reaching out and connecting to the core of the earth. All these connections are done with the cord made up of the alloy of gold, silver, copper, and bronze. Gold is supporting our nervous system, our brain cells. Silver, the master zapper, is continuing its zapping of parasites, bacteria, fungus spores, particularly those that don't serve us. Copper is rebalancing the minerals and the memories about the perfect balancing and harmonization of minerals. And bronze is opening and connecting to the divinity within you. The cord is open, it's active, and it's extracting and releasing. The alchemy of these four, copper, gold, silver, and bronze, together has its own prowess. And its power is harmonization and balance. So just take a deep inhale. And in this deep inhale, have that inhale be such that you really feel that expansion of your chest and the lifting up of your chest and your lungs really bursting open with this oxygen. And as you're doing that, we're really bringing the power of all of these copper, gold, silver, and bronze into the lungs, expanding that capacity. And then as you're breathing out, you just touch your chin to the chest. As far as you can. Just short breaths in and out, feeling the breath under the nostril. You can now lift your head back up, come to the center. We just stretch the center of the spine a little and also stretch that part of the brainstem, and so that release could take place, not just of tension, but of any other microbes that are not in service of your highest good, that require to be zapped out. And silver took care of that. Focus your breath in your heart now. And as you're breathing in, you're breathing into your heart. And all of those nerve ends that reside in the heart, that connect you to every organ in your body. It is now a known fact that the nerve ends that exist in the heart are similar to those in the brain, in our mind brain, as I call it. And it's this nervous system that is there in your heart that makes it the second brain. You're focusing your attention on that. You're proactively connecting to that. We've not consciously connected to that part of the nervous system. So as a result, there is such a surge of energy movement in your body. So you may feel like yawning because there's such a surge of energy movement. That's what is happening. I'm not asking you to fill your heart with love, kindness, and compassion. No harm in doing that, but I'm just getting you to focus your attention on your breath, breathing into the whole nervous system infrastructure that is there in your heart. We are waking up that connection. And now, when you take your breath in, you're going to go as if the breath is coming into your heart, and you're going to take that breath from your heart into your spine, and you're going to go and see that breath going down to the base of your spine. And when you breathe out, you're actually releasing the air. You're breathing out into the core of the earth. So it's going down that cord that connects the base of your spine to the core of the earth. I am with my grandkids. They are safely with their mom, just in case you hear any sounds in the background. As you're breathing into your heart now, and you're seeing that breath go down your spine into the base of the spine and releasing, as it's traveling down into the spine, notice your own inner light just light up. Like as it's traveling, it's lighting up, lighting up, lighting up, lighting up, lighting up. It's like these Christmas lights, putting or switching on the Christmas lights like that. That's what is happening. Your Christmas lights are coming on earlier this year. We're doing it right now. You can feel little pockets of sparkles inside your body. The thing about a sparkle is it usually carries with it the full spectrum of the rainbow. And it now carries with it the full spectrum of lights that have landed, which are beyond the rainbow. And that makes it so sparkly white. Okay, you can now return to regular breath. You're just breathing into your heart now, love, kindness, and compassion. And you're breathing out of your heart, gratitude and peace. Breathe in, love, kindness, and compassion. Breathe out, gratitude and peace. Breathe in, love, kindness, and compassion. And breathe out, gratitude and peace. Just keep doing this. And what's happening now is if you've ever had a manual lymphatic drainage, it's a very subtle form, not even a massage, but it's a very subtle form of flow that the therapist uses, which rolls the top layer of your skin in a very gentle way to enable the lymphatic system to drain. So it's as if that kind of a movement is happening with light. It's as if your own light is flowing in that way because we all have a cellular memory of a manual lymphatic drainage. So we are literally draining out of our system those very subtle and yet quite nasty, vicious responses, energetic responses that are harbored in the form of energy signatures. And you're allowing those to release, be drained out of you. So just feel that feeling. And I'm allowing a series of monochromatic lights to literally shine through your cells as if you're in a light dome. It's called the biodome. I don't know if any of you have experienced it. I have certainly experienced it. So it's as if each of you have your own biodome. It's surrounding, it's like a helmet around your brain. And the light, your eyes are open, even though they are closed for the purpose of the meditation. But for the purposes of this light dome experience, your eyes are receiving these monochromatic lights. And as the eyes receive it, they flush the brain. And as they flush the brain, they start traveling into your different cells, which are experiencing this rolling caresses, which bring about a manual drainage of those elements, those energies that no longer serve you. And as they are drained out, the rest of it is being filled with the power, the spiritual powers of the lights entering your body. We first have a purple light. A purple light is a combination of lights, so it is not a monochromatic light, but we are bringing it in the form of a beautiful vision. You're seeing a wave of purple light. And as it's going through your body, you notice right in front of you, it's like a divine, the hand of divinity is holding the violet flame. Each one of you has the hand of divinity in front of you holding the violet flame. The violet flame is very specifically reaching into your third eye, healing the pineal and allowing a very sweet connection between your inner wisdom and your heart. The violet flame continues. It is the gift of the purple light. We now have the color magenta. Magenta also is not a monochromatic light. You're present and receiving the full powers of magenta. It's literally got the lightness of being as its energy signature. So as magenta is entering your body, your inner wisdom is able to deposit a remembrance back into your cells of a lightness of being. Every cell pops open. It's plumped up, flushed with the lightness of being, feeling abundant, free-flowing, and free-spirited. The next color that we are receiving is royal blue. The royalness added to the blue makes it a combination light. It's not a monochromatic light. We're bringing the royalness for you to feel the grandeur of your majesty. And as you're breathing in the royalty of your majesty, you notice it as a vibration in certain parts of your body. If it feels yucky, you just release it. The blue itself opens up your throat chakra, brings back the power of full self-expression in you, and you step onto your stage, and you know you can communicate the royal word, because you are the royalty in your world. You're feeling that. The next color that is lighting up inside of you is fluorescent green. It's like a hidden light, a light green, a quite striking green. It's opening up all your senses and also opening up your heart. Continue your beautiful breath as we bring forward orange, orange in a monochromatic way. It's orange as orange goes. It's reclaiming your identity. If you feel any pain in between your eyebrows or on your eyelids, just release it. Give it over to the core of the earth. The next color that is sweeping through your field, your bodies, and your cells is lime green. It has quite a hint of yellow in it, but it has that freshness about it. The freshness of that lime green. Strengthening your connection to your heart. And this green particularly carries the vibe of ok-ness, and it's wrapping you around in this snug blanket. And it's a snug blanket of ok-ness. The next color that is showing up is indigo. Followed very closely with turquoise. Both of these are not monochromatic colors, combination colors. Turquoise anchors a remembrance of the divinity that is you. Hmm. It's as if you're sitting down on your majestic throne with the advent and presence of turquoise, and you experience all the four metals of gold, copper, silver, and bronze in their pure essence, in their pure form. You have the gift and the healing of each of these colors, the prowess of the four metals, activation of the four directions, all encompassed within the majesty of your human form that is stationed in love. We're going to first align our mind brain, our heart brain, and our gut brain. Get into a whole brain state. Switch on the flow through all of your 13 chakras by doing the 946 breath. And we will then go straight into the human vibe attunement with a harmonious declaration of your soul and this human form rejoicingly coming together, declaring their presence at this time to be expressed through this human form. Breathe in 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's begin the human vibe attunement. Repeat after me. It's a declaration of the harmonious, integrated presence of your soul being in this human form. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. The violet flame continues. It's able to go deeper into those nooks and crannies and crevices in between your cells, in between your tissues that we haven't been able to reach as yet. That's happening as you are doing the human vibe attunement. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I anchor the human within humanity. I anchor the human within humanity. I anchor the human within humanity. Take your hands in front of your heart, rub them against each other, your full hand rubbing against each other. Full hand. Put them over your eyes. Tap them over your face. Just very gently take them back of your neck. Stretch on either side of the spine going down your neck. Stretch your shoulders a bit. And now do an energy sweep. Just like with the manual lymphatic drainage, you do drink water so that you replenish yourself. Your system is draining energies out of you that no longer serve. It will feel it'll feel rejuvenating and very bright and illuminating over the next couple of days. But it may take just few more hours for you to really emerge into that vital life force. So go ahead, and if you're not in a trance, then share your vibrations and your blessings and your wishes for the post-COVID world. Brilliant vibrations, yes. Luminosity, love, divinity, thank you for this deeply soothing and powerful meditation. Feeling great. Yes, let's just continually have access to things like this in the post-COVID world. Feeling great. Beautiful. My flow of colors is experiencing divinity. Thank you. Transcended. Beautiful. Peace at a deep level. So much gratitude to you, Mynoo. Thank you, Lee. Thank you. And, we are anchoring every time I say thank you. You express your gratitude. We are anchoring that thank you way of living our life in the post COVID world. I get very excited by that, you know, um, calming frequency. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you all. I will see you in a few hours. The next pearl of wisdom is about harmony. So I'll be sending something out about that in a moment. But see you in a few hours. For India, it is at, I think, 6 a.m. India time. The Pearl of Wisdom on Harmony. Trilogy, vibrant, tingly, vibrant, alive, gratitude. Trilogy as well, right? Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, the presence. Feeling peaceful, radiant, powerful. Namaste, thank you, loving the sparkles. Yes. What a perfect way to start the day. Absolutely. Thank you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you.